President Nasser's showpiece, a 600-foot observation tower on Gezira Island in the center of Cairo. Built to celebrate the revolution which toppled King Farouk in 1952, its completion was delayed by the Franco-British attack at Suez, and the tower was not opened until 1957. The tower is the symbol of an earlier period of Nasser's rule. Then he sought to dazzle the world with grandiose projects which ignored the economists' writing on the wall. But that phase of Egypt's development today is over. In its place are tough austerity measures designed to restore Western confidence and attract the foreign aid and investment which Egypt urgently needs. The tower has a revolving restaurant and coffee bar and an observation terrace. It's also used by the government for telecommunications. Egyptian television programs go out from a new 30-story skyscraper across the Nile. But what Egypt is looking for today is not prestige, but new outlets for her trade. At the foot of the Cairo Tower, a permanent trade fair, the symbol of Egypt's efforts to become the second industrial power in the African continent after South Africa. A Ramses, the first Egyptian-made car, named after the pharaoh who covered Egypt with his statues 3,500 years ago. It does 50 miles to the gallon, but it costs £1,000 and there's a 2-year waiting list. Egypt's first homemade jet plane. It's used for Air Force training. The fair is Cairo's biggest crowd puller. It's to ensure Egypt can keep up this sort of display that austerity measures were imposed. Among them, drastic price increases and 3 days without meat each week for the entire population. Another costly product of the prestige era, the first Egyptian rocket. Officially, they're for weather research, but they could be adapted for military ends. Some of the goods displayed are in fact foreign ones produced in Egypt under license, like this Fiat car renamed Nasser. The Nasser car, whose price went up by £800 under the austerity scheme, isn't named after President Nasser, but the similar sounding Arabic word which means victory. In Nasser's Egypt, this means the victory over the British and French invaders at Suez in 1956. The heart of modern Cairo and an early link with Egypt's stormy future. The Opera House, built to celebrate the opening of the Suez Canal nearly 100 years ago. So many places have been renamed to honor the new Egyptians that guidebooks are quickly outdated.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Liberation Square. To the left side, the Hilton Hotel.
The tourist economy is geared to large groups, commuting between antiquities in a procession of buses. Americans are the biggest, followed by the British. The split-second schedule of the tours leaves little time for reflection on the merits of the new Egypt, except when the guide includes among the tourist curiosities the size of the civil service.
Ahead of you, the biggest government building contains more than 1,100 rooms.
And the government, a tireless organizer of official conferences, is forever taking over the best hotels for them. The tourist may wake up in the morning to official cars outside his hotel and a day's search for a room elsewhere.